Love it, y'all. All of this. Girls, concert trip.
Okay, they're recording? Oh, I think it's recording. Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. So, let me make sure this is focusing real good. Okay, so I do feel a little bit under the weather. Just coming over a cough, or flu, or whatever the hell I'm coming over. I'm pretty sure it's a cold because I've been coughing, a headache, and I've been in bed and I wasted 5 days. Decided time to get back on the choo-choo train and get this baby started again. So, if you don't know, now you know. This is going to be my marketing series for Pink Print Marketing Firm. So if you are an influencer, if you're an athlete, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, small business owner, if you own something, if you sell something and you need to scale your business up, you need to scale up on your business. You need to learn how to do paid advertising. You want to grow your business. You want to get more exposure. You want to turn those looks, those views into conversions, into sales, into money. That is what my agency does. We are a branding and marketing agency. So we are going to be catering to all your branding marketing needs. That's a little shameless, business insert in there. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a social media audit for a business. So I already have it up. I'm gonna go ahead somewhere on my screen. I'll go ahead and put a screen recording of my iPad so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So, why am I doing this? So let's start off here first. Let's go to the social media audit. So this is the actual audit for the social media. At the top right, it has the name of the company we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at Digital Boss Babes. We're going to be doing a full social media audit for them. They want to grow. They kind of want to change their branding, change how they're coming out. So the first page of here is going to be the social media audit. The platform that they have, the first one is going to be I kind of want to write. It's going to be Instagram in black. Oh, I don't like how that looks. Oh, what? Okay, so the first one, I'm going to do this like I regularly write because this is going to be ridiculous for me. The first one's going to be IG. Oh, that looks terrible. Oh, yuck. Okay, so the first one's going to be IG. After IG, okay, as you guys can tell, I don't really normally use this and I don't like how this looks. I'm really OCD. So instead of doing this, we're gonna just type. Because I wanna make sure this looks nice and presentable. Instagram is gonna be the first one that we're gonna be using. This is perfect. So Instagram is gonna be the first one that we're using. On top of Instagram, they also have a TikTok. They have a Pinterest. And a YouTube. So those are the 4 platforms we're going to be looking for. Now my free social media audits just go through 4 different platforms. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting kind of like a holistic view of what your brand is, what your company is, what you're trying to push out. These are the thoughts that goes through my head while I'm doing the social media audit. Now, mind you, this is usually accompanied with statistics. If you guys give me anything in the back end, if not, it does take me a little bit longer to do your audit because now I have to know majority of your followers. What are your followers like? So this portion of it, I might have those logistics. I'll double check. And if I do, I'll go ahead and I'm going to do screen recordings of everything I do so you guys can see what I'm doing. So anyways, for this Instagram portion of the social media audit, we're going to go to their Instagram and we're going to go ahead and see how does their Instagram look like? Like, do we like it? Is it a brand? Is it what they want? Is it what they're pushing out? So Instagram is the first one. Don't judge me. This is my kind of like ghost Instagram one. So First thing is they're not as easy to find. Maybe it's because I put all caps, but they're not that easy to find. Can they be findable? Okay. So first thing, okay, so maybe that was me and that was my hiccup. I'm doing my own business. I'm doing my own social media audit for them. But I want to make this as like monotone and as and as unbiased as I can be for myself, because I figured why not have my first social media audit on my own business that I'm currently running. So first thing that I've noticed on there is the followers is a healthy amount. They have about 400 followers. Lets me know they have some type of traction in here, some type of, you know, following count, some type of people want to know more about this brand. So they're doing something right. Not to toot my own horn, but something right. Go on the story. There's something on the story, Pink Fruit Marketing, something on the story, and go down. Well, first, before I even do that, let me look in their bio. DM me, I'm ready to learn how to make money digitally. So the first thing I would say about the Instagram portion of it, bio needs a little bit more work on there. You need to add a little bit more meat and juice on there. There is a link in there, so maybe the link will like give me more of an insight of what this business is. The link works, so that's a good thing. Sometimes you'll be very surprised. Some businesses, their links do not work. Please make sure all of your links are working. So my links are working. And CEO of Digital Boss Babe, start your financial freedom journey the right way. Okay. 25 tips to trading. Okay, so now I'm thinking, okay, maybe this has to do with investing. Maybe this has to do with trading. That's all I'm seeing is trading. And then I see for business owners on the bottom. So it seems like this is an entrepreneur. This is an entrepreneurship social media audit that I'm going to be doing. I got that from the link tree. I did not get that from the bio. So depending if you're an entrepreneur, you have to be able to kind of like separate yourself from your business as much as that is. Like, you are your own entity, you're your own brand, but so is your business. Your business is its own entity and its own brand. So you have to find a way to start separating yourself from your brand. Still be a part of your brand, but just separate yourself. Don't be the main face of your brand, because sometimes that can get tiring. But again, if your brand is your name, if your brand is you, oh, that's somebody was calling me, sorry. If your brand is your name, if your brand is you, that's completely different. But if you're creating a completely different brand, a completely different name, like a completely different entity, allow that entity to thrive on its own. Allow yourself to thrive as your brand on your own. But the Instagram highlights, that's the next thing I'm gonna go through. Instagram highlights, this has results. Okay. So she has reviews on there. The reviews on here are pretty good. You always want to have reviews because people always want to see, does this work? Are the people using it? Are the people doing this? So this is really, really good to make sure that she has reviews and screenshots of here to show that this is real. This is something. So that's good for the results. Meet the CEO. It's pretty good. My face is on there. You guys can see that this is like, you can see the person, you can see the CEO. That's pretty good. And then results, she's showing more reviews. So she's putting her face in the camera, aka me, putting her face in the camera. One thing I would say is to try and get your highlights kind of like, I'm starting to be really, really big on, especially with agencies, to make sure that your highlight pins, they kind of all correlate together. Because you want to make sure you're putting your best professional foot forward. So that's the one thing we do have to change. Them pins, they gotta go, baby. Yeah, the pins gotta go. We gotta add more to the bio. Let's see the content. Now, what I'm getting from just looking at this content is the layout of it. You can tell it's like pink quote, something spectacular. Pink quote, something spectacular. Pink quote, something spectacular. And that's nice. That shows that there's an overall layout view of it, but I'm not really seeing like a theme to it. Going through the first one, the first post that this platform has a kickoff call November 5th. So November 5th was the last post that was done. It is November 29th. So it's been what? Why can't I do this? It's been 24 days. Consistency isn't there. So it's been 24 days since the last posting of here. That's not good. There's no consistency. Now, unless there's paid advertising, okay, cool. But if there's not paid advertising, then that's a problem. So the reels, I love like reels. If you're a small business owner, please do reels. Do reels. And really learn how to like create enticing reels. When I give my clients like reel ideas, I give them play by play, step by step. So I'll even edit it. 9 times out of 10, depending on who the client is and depending on what they want, I will do the content and I will edit it for you. I have influencers, I have an influencer marketplace, UGC creators. Like, honestly, like I would just rather do from beginning to end a whole content marketing plan, including the creation, including the production, just to make sure it comes out the vision of how you want it to come out. Because sometimes it could be in your head, but then actually implementing it is like, ugh. So when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing that this is like a girly type of Instagram page. This should appear, this sounds like it appears to the girls because of course babes is in the name. It looks like it appears to the girls or the girly girls and the girls who kind of like want to make a digital income is what it's looking like, because that's what most of what these reels are saying. And it's asking me, do I have an iPhone? That's kind of weird. Maybe that was like eye-catching, but if you read into the actual portion of it, the meat and potatoes of it, she explains why. So I kind of really like that. Should continue doing that on there to kind of give like a little teaser. The hashtags, she has hashtags. This page does have hashtags, but I don't think these are the best hashtags. So I don't think these are the best hashtags for this company in order to reach their target audience. So hashtags, they do control a lot of what your audience sees. A lot of, even if you start doing paid advertising, regardless of what you're doing, hashtags are important. There's a whole portion in here for my hashtag analytics that we're gonna go through. But this is just me like doing a quick look through of Instagram. Okay, her face in the camera again, giving quotes. Okay, she's using.
Anyway, it's okay. Hope you have a good day. I'ma see you.
Okay.
You treat me so well. He said cash out Brazil. Matter of fact, scratch that. I'ma see you a stack just cause you fine as hell. And I told him, well, thank you, baby. Anything for my favorite lady. Well, I gotta go. They just let me know that I could pick up my Mercedes. I got hoes. Might just be in different area codes.
Okay. Let me stop that before I start again. Okay, so obviously she's using trending music. That's great. You always want to use trending music, and you always want to either use transitions or you want to use different words on your videos in order to create a nice reel. Again, when we do one-on-one consultations, I go through like my recommendations. This is just a quick, I'm just going through the Instagram real quick for the social media audit. So now that I kind of have an idea of what I want to do and what I want to write here, the rating for this Instagram, I'll put a 7 out of 10. That is my overall rating of this page. I am a hard rater because I want to make sure we're getting a 10 out of 10 page every time. I want to make sure we are making sales, doing conversions, and we are going viral on social media. So I would rate this a 7 out of 10. The likes, she gets approximately anywhere from, let's go back, 2 likes, 4 likes, 2 likes. Let's start from the beginning. No likes, 8 likes, 2 likes, 12 likes, 2 likes, 4 likes, 2 likes. Okay, not as many comments, virtually no comments, but there is likes, and it's looking like there is there views? Very minimal views on Instagram. So their likes will go anywhere from 2 to 12 likes. Comments 0 to 5. I want to make sure I'm doing a range. I don't want to just put a number because they're different posts. Some posts might have zero comments, some posts might have 5, some might have 2, some might have 4. I want to make sure I'm doing a range so I have an idea in my head. Views, this is going to be for real views. The amount of views, I'm going to say anywhere from 50 to 100. Now, the reason why I'm giving this rating a 7 out of 10, there's no consistency. So, no consistency equals is the reason why there's low comments, likes, and views. Oh my gosh. No consistency. Equals no comments. Likes or shares. Company is degrading. Now, this company is degrading mostly because their social media. Just if I was basing all of the social media audit based off of Instagram, I would say that this could be a potentially good company. However, their consistency with their branding and trying to relate with their audience, it's making it go down. So, not to be rude or anything, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this as nice as possible, also giving like the real facts of what's going on. So, the purpose of the content that she's doing, what it's looking like, is to educate people on the financial market. It looks like her target audience from here is females aged, I wouldn't say just, especially based off of the music selection that this page has and the type of tone that they're doing. It's not somebody that has to be extremely educated, but not somebody who's dumb. Not that there's anybody dumb. Let me not say that. But not somebody who's, it's like, basically anybody can kind of learn this. Is kind of what the page is putting out. So I would say females aged anywhere 18 to 45. That's a pretty big tax bracket. That is a lot of customers. Even though you're kind of like minimizing yourself to women, that gender of women, you do have a pretty big age gap. So that's pretty good to kind of coincide for the males not being there. So the content engagement, there's virtually no content engagement in my opinion. If this would let me. There it is. There's virtually no content engagement or sales even being made. So if I was to just look, I'm a pretty tough social media audit person because I want to make sure that this social media that we are taking, we want to make sure that we're getting as blunt as possible. We want to make sure we're not putting our emotions or putting anything aside. We want to make sure we're getting to the nitty gritty of the problems so we can fix the problems. We find the problems, we make solutions, and we go. So I usually do an audience analysis, content pros, content cons, content engagement. But again, on this Instagram feed, there is no engagement on here, virtually none. So we are not even going to touch that page for now. Next, we're going to go on TikTok. TikTok. First thing I want to see is this easy to find? Is this an easy TikTok page for me to find? So digital boss babes. So I'm going to spell it just like how the Instagram had it because I want to make sure everything kind of goes and flows together. So I don't see it. users. So here's another problem. I can't find, let's put it in freezing, hard to find TikTok name. So if you're not searchable, your customers can't find you. First rule. They can't search you on TikTok. They can't find you. They don't know what you're talking about. Maybe they might have seen like a video of you from some time ago and they're like, oh, I remember the name of being this. And when they try to search it, they can't find you. Now they can no longer find you. They can't buy your product. They can't find you. So that's the first thing. Let me see how it's spelled. Yeah, it should be all together. Digital Boss Babes. Users. There's a lot of digital boss babes, but there only is one. Wow, I would think they would do it from like the amount of followers. That would have been smart to do it from the followers. DIGITALBOSSBABES. Yeah, this is it. It's actually crazy. You can't find the profile on here. What can I put? Alright, let's see if I can connect this. Let's see if we can share it. See, this is gonna be another problem. If they can't find you, they can't find you, baby. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can just send this to myself. Okay, let me airdrop this to my iPad. It's crazy.
They got some lights up for light.
All right, found the TikTok. So that's the first thing. You gotta find a way to make it more searchable. You're gonna figure out how to do that. Sorry. And how to make this page more searchable. But that's a very big problem. If your people cannot find you, they don't know your content. They don't know your content. They can't even go through the first funnel of sales with you. They can't even get exposed to you. The only way or the best way to kind of like rebuttal that is paid ads. You can't do this organically if your people cannot find you. So that's the first thing. Or even like following people. And that's a whole nother strategy we're gonna get into later. But looking through this, first thing I can tell is the logo. She has changed the logo more than once, I would say that. Because the logo on the TikTok is not the same logo on the Instagram. That's a problem. When you go on Walmart, you go on Walmart's Facebook, you go on Walmart's LinkedIn, you go on Walmart's Indeed, wherever you go for Walmart, you're gonna see the same exact logo. You want to make sure your customers are getting in touch are getting to notice your logo. So gotta change that logo, baby. Either you do this logo or you do the logo on Instagram. Pick a logo. Other than that, we see that she's pinned 2 videos. So hopefully those 2 videos tell me a little bit more about the company, more about this page. So best times to trade. Okay, so say this: trading in session is so important. Why I want to make sure. Okay, grammar mistake. You want to make sure TikTok is very unforgiving. TikTok is very unforgiving. It will not let you edit what you're putting in your caption. So please make sure you are double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking what you're putting, because grammar mistakes can have somebody else looking at your post like, side-eye. Side-eye. So make sure you're doing spell check. Our job as traders isn't to predict a sniper pivot point, but if you keep, okay, grammar, gotta redo it. So make sure the grammar and the spell check, make sure those are on point, because people don't understand what you're saying because you're typing it. So if you're typing bad, can you expect people to understand what you're saying? Like, you're communicating through the caption. So make sure your grammar is on point. Make sure your spell check is on point. There's hashtags. These looks like pretty good hashtags. This looks like hashtags that pertain to this business. I like these hashtags better than I like the hashtags on Instagram. So now my question is, when I do a little bit more deeper dive into it and like one-on-one consultation, is why are your hashtags different? And now looking at this, I'm seeing that these hashtags are working much better than the one on Instagram. So if the ones on TikTok are working a little bit better, have you tried those before and they haven't worked and you're trying to figure out like what hashtag works for Instagram? Like, what's going on with the hashtags, baby? Because one's working, one's not. You have viral videos, you don't have viral videos. So it's kind of like, So she has a $99 online course is now available that teaches you more about trading. Okay, cool. That line, beautiful. But there's no call to action. Me as a customer, me as a provider, I don't really want to use my brain that much. I'm not gonna lie. If you're telling me click the link in the bio, boom, I'm gonna go click the link in the bio. It's as easy as that. Oh my gosh, like, I can't talk now. It's as easy as that. Click the link in the bio. Click down below. Subscribe now. Follow now. Like, tell your subscribers, tell your people what you want them to do. Don't just assume they know what to do. Tell them, guide them, let them know what you want them to do. If you want them to follow you, follow now. Purchase now, purchase here, click here, guide them, let them know what to do. Don't let it be a guessing game for your customers. Let's go to the next video.
I'm looking for a group of girls that want to become millionaires and travel the world together. No boys.
Okay. Oh.
I'm looking for a group of girls.
I just wanted the audio to come off.
I'm looking for a group.
Okay, there it is. Alright, so let's go to the comments. She has quite a bit of comments. So, okay. Comments look really, really healthy here. The comments here, bon appetit. And not only that, what I really like about this page is that she's replying to some comments with videos. That is what your customers want. They want you to reply back to them. They want this to feel like a relationship. They want to feel like they're investing their money into something that works, into something that cares, or someone that cares about them. So her saying I'm down, and then the response is a video response. I really, really, really like that, because it adds like it adds a personalized portion to it. It's not just typing I'm gonna email you or check your link. Like, that's what everybody does. Like, be more personal, engage with your people, engage with the your sales, your customers, your clients, whatever it is. Make sure you're engaging with them, because without them you wouldn't have a business. So make sure, baby, that's what you're doing. So I like that. It's only 2 of them though, and she has over 542 comments of people basically saying they're down, they want to learn, they're here for it. So whatever she was putting out, she has a group of people, preferably on TikTok. So one of the things I am going to recommend to this business is to focus majority of your time on TikTok. Go on TikTok live, do TikTok shop. TikTok is where your audience is. It's not on Instagram. So now let's go to, all right. So now let's go to the most recent video that she did. So first things first, the most recent video was from November 6th. Now that's a day better than the last time than Instagram. That was November 5th. However, you can tell significantly that the comments, the likes, the engagement has gone down. That leads me to believe that there's a lot of inconsistency on here. Because how do you go from 27,000 views to 405 views? There has to be some sort of inconsistency. There has to be a loss of touch with your customers. And this is the perfect time for you to actually do social media audits. If you're seeing that your views are going down, your comments is going down, your engagement is drastically going down, there's something that you're doing, there's something that you're not producing that your audience wants to learn more from you from. So if you're seeing that, yes, it's time for you to go get a social media audit, baby. It's time. It's time. It's time. Go get your free social media audit. By the way, shameless business insert in here. If you guys do want to go get your free social media audit, you can just go ahead, comment below your business name. Either attach a link if you can, do the business name. Find a way for me to be able to find your business, and I will be doing videos on it, and I will be showing like what we need to do a little bit better on the business so that we can actually grow your brand. You'll be getting a free social media audit, and you'll be getting a free one-on-one consultation with either me or one of my agency workers. So I prefer it to be me. I love meeting people, but anyways. So other than that, it looks like she was doing something because I'm seeing spots being left. What is these spots? Excitement is an understatement. Kickoff call is today, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you don't have access to the link, make sure you're DMing me yes, along with your number. It's time to level up. We're already in 2024. So she's using, it looks like the audio is pertaining to her audience, which I'm still on the track of saying females aged 18 to 45. That looks like who her primary target audience is. If that's not who this owner wanted to be her target audience, that's where we'll need to have a conversation of, okay, if this is not your ideal audience, what is your ideal audience? And we need to change your content so that it can fit that ideal audience. But for right now, it's looking like it's females aged 18 to 45. That's what I'm seeing. It looks like it's pretty fun females. Maybe somebody who's outgoing, somebody who wants more life, somebody who likes pink too. Even the pink color is showing me it's females. Like, there's no way she doesn't want to appeal to females. I'm seeing this. It's a lot going on, I'm not gonna lie. Like, looking from like the outside in, the layout got a lot going on. Like, this has words, that has white words, that has pink words, that has pink words with a boulder on it. It's a lot going on here. So we would need to revamp this TikTok. We need to see what's working and what's not working. What videos are catching the attention of people? What videos are not catching the attention of people? So this one has 821 views. 821 views, 54 likes, 1 share. That's pretty good compared to the rest of the ones that she has, where it's just 376 views, 309 views, 299. So we want to see what's working. We want to make sure we keep on doing what's working and we stop doing what's not working. Obviously, what is not working, I'm trying to see what's not working because it's like a mixture right now. So what's not working is these YouTube videos.
This is why my goal is to create.
Those are not working. That has 397. Let me see if I can find another one in here. Okay, good. She ain't do it again. So, or at least I can't see it. That is not working. Those video recaps for this specific YouTube audience or TikTok audience, that's not working. What is working is looking like the goofy type of things that she's doing, or actually just stating what she's looking for and what she is. So being blunt about it, because she literally used the same text of I am looking for a group of girls again, like the one that went viral. This one has 1,201 views. That, compared to the rest of the videos that she does, is one of the highest ones that she has recently done. So being kind of direct about who you're looking for, to make sure that you're connecting with your audience, and make sure that you're finding your audience. That's always a good first step. Something else that is working, oh my gosh, my throat. Something else that is working is the goofy things. So giving information. So her audience likes free gems. That's cool. If y'all like free gems, keep giving free gems. Her audience is looking like they like free gems. Things that have to do with like educational portion of it is what they're viewing. So really like the laid back content, because this content looked like it took a little bit more for her to produce, but she has only 500 views on there, versus this one, just in living room, dancing, enjoying, having fun, 1,348 views. Now imagine that 1,300 views was all of her views every video she posted. That is so much more exposure, especially if you're doing 3 videos a day, 4 videos a day. That's 5,000, that's a 5,000, 6,000 views that you're getting. So yeah, let's see what else is working. So we don't want to look at anything that's under we don't want to look at anything that's under the 4, anything that's under 500. Honestly, we don't really want to look at it, because we know that's her natural, that's her base minimum. That is kind of something that's guaranteed. We want something, we want to produce better, we want to be better. So we always want to look for the things that's always better. Now here, she's doing Q&As. I wasn't as productive. We are hiring. She got 2,800. What is she doing? In her bed, talking to a camera, giving out some information about how they're hiring. I'm starting to see a little trendy trend. So the things that are catching people's attention, what I'm looking at here, is just the simple things. The simple being at home, dancing, the things that it looks like she's putting the most effort in isn't receiving that much feedback, if I'm being honest. So let me see how consistent she is. How consistent this page is too. This is November 6th, 5th, 4th. Okay, that's pretty consistent. But that was when she was doing the time frame. So let's go here.
For a group.
That's November 1st, October 31st. Okay, so more consistent on TikTok. A lot more consistent on TikTok. You go from, ooh, that's a big jump. From 6/6 to 10/21, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 months of no content. There's a 4-month gap of no content. That can hurt your business so bad, especially if you're not doing paid ads, if you're predominantly marketing on social media to get your clients, to get your audience. 4 months, no marketing, that could put a dent in your business. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, okay, so I have a pretty good idea of this TikTok. I have an idea of what I wanna put in this audit. So I would rate this a little bit better, but not pretty good. I'll put an 8 out of 10. The TikTok is, the reason why is it is hard to find the TikTok name. That's the first thing. Content is all over the place. There's no set tone. Like there's no tone to it. I understand you're making money and it's being fun, but are you educating people? Are you selling? Are you doing a digital course? Are you doing a membership? What are you doing? How can I get to know more about you? How can I purchase your services? Like that is things that a customer needs to know. So that is something that is a reason why it's an 8 out of 10. The hashtags are really good. Hashtags are great. That's another good reason why I gave it an 8 out of 10, because those hashtags, they're really good. So her likes and shares is kind of flunky. Oh wait, also, there was a 4-month content gap. That's important. You got to always list that there was a gap in there, because that could be another big reason as to why your content could be flopping, why your sales could be going down. You're not marketing anymore. You're not putting as much effort as you did before. So the likes on here, I would say they really vary on this page. You can go anywhere from 50 likes to 500 likes. Now that's a really big spectrum. I want to make sure I'm being as authentic and as honest in here as possible. There's some viral videos, there's some not viral videos. The goal now is to make every video viral. How can we consistently start to make viral videos? You did it once, you did it twice, you did it 3 times, you did it a couple of times. Now we just need to make it every single time you post. Make that video go viral. Shares is anywhere from 5 to 50. I would do that for shares. And comments, anywhere from 5 comments to 500 comments. Again, that is a broad spectrum. Now, views, we will say a minimum of 500, but she did have a viral one that went over 1K likes. So 500 would be the norm. If we can get anything with over 1,000 views, that will let me know that we're going to the right direction, because right now this account is doing anywhere from 200 to 500. Let me actually put that right here. The viral ones are doing anywhere from 1K to 3K. Now, the purpose of this content, she does educate. So there are educational material in there. She is using trending music, so that's good. Making sure she's using her audience. She's educational, using trending music, and relatable. Looking at this page, I can relate to, okay, maybe I do want to do this, or maybe I do want to, take a little peek as to what is investing. Why should I invest? Why should I use my money? But I don't really have the trust of her yet. I don't really know who she is. I haven't really gone into the content a little bit more. That could be my bad. But me, that's how a regular customer is going to look. They're going to look at your profile. They're going to look at 1, 2, 3 of your videos, read your captions. They don't like what they see. That's it. So you have to make sure each video that you're presenting, each video that you're putting out is your best video. And you have to make sure that you're putting all the information that you need to put into the caption. Make sure. Content engagement. Now, when there's engagement on here, baby, there is engagement on here. So for content engagement, great engagement. Love the video responses and the community / clients responded best to videos that what just happened? Oh, what just happened? Video responses, I don't know what just happened. That's weird. Video responses were great. The videos that had these responses had more views, comments, and likes. Community liked videos of having fun, doing something boring, but with informational copy. Okay, so this is really, the way I'm typing this is for me. So when we do the one-on-one session, I know what I'm talking about. I've written down notes of what I've seen, my opinion of it, so that we can go ahead and talk one-on-one, like, okay, this is what needs to improve, this is what doesn't need to improve, this is what I've seen. Now, we're gonna breeze through the audience analysis because, again, I don't have their metrics, their KPIs just yet. I don't know who their actual target physical audience is. Once I do get that information, I'll go ahead and tag it somewhere on this screen, either this side or this side. I don't know which side, one of these sides. The beginning portion of my social media audit, guys, I go through it. I go through your different platforms. I go through up to 4 platforms. So YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitch, Twitch, any type of social media platform. I go through it, and I go through it as a consumer in a consumer's point of view and see, okay, what is this telling me? What do I know just from the social media? And then I like to set up a one-on-one call because I want to first see what you're telling me. What are you putting out? What can I see from it? That's the first thing I want to do is I want to see what I get from it. And then once we do a one-on-one call, I want to see what you think you're projecting out there, what you feel like your content or your sales is telling your audience. And then we compare notes. And then from there, we go ahead and see, okay, how can we improve this? Do we need more influencers? Do we need more paid ads? Do we need more more brand consistency? Which I will tell you before even doing a little one-on-one meeting. This brand needs a lot more brand consistency. It's doing really good in a lot of areas, but one of the areas it's lacking is consistency. And if you're not consistent in marketing, baby, you ain't consistent at all. So brand consistency, my hashtag, I have a whole hashtag research that I do. I use different KPIs, different metrics like HubSpot and hashtag keyword researcher to make sure that you're optimizing and you're using the best hashtags possible. Now, this is where I get into the nitty-gritty portion of your social media audit. That can't happen until we have that one-on-one call. First thing I can do is just see, what is your social media telling me? That is the first step. What are you telling me? What is being perceived by the content or by the layout of it? Does this look professional? Does this look like a business that I want to give my money to? That I want to waste some time? Not waste time, but I'll give my time to? Is this something that I can commit to? So these are questions you want to ask yourself all the time when you're posting content. Is this your best content yet? Is your caption good? Are your hashtags good? Is this appealing to your audience? Are you having a call of action? There's so many different things that you have to make sure that you're perceiving once you're doing content. So that's why I always try to stress quality over quantity. Just like at Pink Print Marketing Agency, we make sure that we give you quality work. We make sure that we're with you step by step because our goal really is to improve your business, is to scale your business. So if you're ready for your free social media audit, go ahead, comment below your business name. Either comment your business name, comment the name of it where I can find you, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Give me all the information that I would need in order to find your business, and then also attach your email in there so we can go ahead and set a one-on-one consultation so that once I'm done with your social media audit, we can quickly get on the phone and see where we can improve. So make sure you comment below your business name, either drop the link, drop the name, drop your email so I can get in contact with you, and let's
But anyway, it's okay. Hope you have a good day. I'ma see you
Love you, and I'll see you
I told him you
on
treat me
the
so
next
well. He
social.
said cash out Brazil. Matter of fact, scratch that. I'ma see you with